Hello everyone, and welcome to our last video. This is a video for reading about overview questions. I didn't give you a handout, so for this video you will need a piece of paper and a pen or pencil. If you do not have this, please pause the video and get a paper and pen or pencil now. We're going to talk about three different types of overview questions. The first one is main idea questions. Main idea questions ask you to identify the most important thought or idea. They might look like this. What is the main idea of the passage? The primary idea of the passage is, which of the following best summarizes the author's main idea? It is easy to see in these three examples that main idea, primary idea, summarizing, and main idea are the important words for this. But remember, the answers will not be the exact same words that are in the passage. You will need to look for synonyms. The second main idea question is main topic. Main topic questions are more general. They do not ask about an exact idea. So they might look like this. The main topic of the passage is, what does the passage mainly discuss? The passage is primarily concerned with, and the passage is primarily concerned with. Now, main idea and main topic questions are very similar. How can you tell if it's a main idea or a main topic? Well, main ideas are more specific or smaller in focus, and main topic ideas are more general or bigger in focus. Let's look at some examples now. For example, reading comics is one way of learning a language. This is pretty specific. To make it bigger, we would think ways to learn a language. Indigestion could be a sign of lactose intolerance, but to make it more general, just signs of lactose intolerance. And finally, Tobey Maguire played Spider-Man in 3 movies, but the main topic might be film adaptations of Spider-Man. Our third type of overview question is main purpose question. This asks why. Why are you reading this? What is the author's purpose? They might look like this. The author's purpose in writing is to. What is the author's main purpose in the passage? The main point of this passage is to. And why did the author write the passage? These all ask why. Why? And the answers all start with to do something. It's important for us to understand the differences in the answers, so let's look at some possible answers. Maybe to define. This means to give a definition or explain something. Maybe to discuss or inform. This means to share some information. Maybe it is to illustrate. This means to give examples or give you a picture. Maybe it is to distinguish between X and Y. This means to show how two items are different or look at the differences. Here are some possible answers: to define, to discuss, to illustrate, or to distinguish. Now, let me give you some tips for how to answer these. First, normally question 1 is an overview question. It asks you about the main idea, main topic, or purpose. But do not answer this question first. No. Answer it last. This way, you can use the other questions to help you get an idea. It will make it easier. The last thing is that a correct answer summarizes the whole text. but maybe the text is big and you are confused. To help, try looking at each paragraph. For example, if this is your text, you can see there are 3 paragraphs. Try looking at only paragraph 1 and find out what do you think is the main idea of paragraph 1. Then, look at paragraph 2, what is the main idea? And now, look at paragraph 3 for the main idea. This will help you look for the whole summary to answer main idea or main topic questions. The second set of tips is to look for why answers are not correct. So maybe the answer is too specific or too small. Maybe it is too general or too big. Maybe it is just incorrect. Maybe it does not match the passage, and that's it. Now, let's try practicing. You're going to look at a text, and I want you to explain why the answers are correct or incorrect. So, put S if it is too specific, G if it is too general, X if it is incorrect, M if they don't match, and C is correct. Yes, correct. So let's try number 1. Please pause your video, read, and answer the question. Why is the question correct or incorrect? Why is the answer correct or incorrect? Please pause now. Okay, let's talk about the answer. So, what does the passage mainly discuss? A, how the Depression hurt U.S. motels. Well, you can read at the end that the motel industry was one of the few industries that was not hurt. So this is X, incorrect. B, the impact of transcontinental highways. Well, this is too general. It's too big. This passage is not about highways. And C, 2 decades of growth in the motel industry. Ah, this is C, correct. Let's try another practice. Now, please read the passage and answer why are the answers correct or incorrect. Please pause the video now. Okay, now let's talk about the different answers. What is the author's main point? A, old proverbs often contain important truths. This is G, too general, because it says old proverbs. This passage is not about different proverbs. It is only about one proverb. So A is too general. B, trees with shallow roots are more likely to avoid lightning than those with deep roots. Maybe. Okay, let's look at C. The deeper a tree's roots, the safer it is during a thunderstorm. This is not correct, so it is X. Because the deeper a tree's roots, the more dangerous it is during a thunderstorm. This means that B is correct. Now for our last practice. Please read the passage and answer the question. Please tell me why each answer is correct or incorrect. Please pause the video now. Okay, let's talk about the answers. The main idea of this passage is that A, inventors have been inspired by toys to build new forms of transportation. This is incorrect, right? Inventors have not been inspired by toys, but the opposite. Toys have been inspired by the transportation. Okay, B. Toy automobiles and airplanes were very popular in the early 1900s. Does this talk about early 1900s? It does not. So this is M, does not match the passage. And C, toy design has followed developments in transportation. This is correct. Okay, I hope that you have practiced and learned about overview questions. Please remember the 3 types: main ideas, main topics, and author's purpose. Tomorrow in class, we will practice more. Thank you.